Hello, everyone. Today is March 6th, 2023. This is the Kubernetes CSI implementation meeting. So I think today we just want to go over this one. Robust volume manager reconstruction. Hey, Yang, do we, is this almost done, or the PR already done? What is that?
Today I updated PR for reconstruction metrics. That's ready for review on our site. And I have a PR for the cleanup errors metrics, and I need somebody from the SIG node. So I will start poking people tomorrow.
Okay. Can you put them, add your PR here so we know there are some new PRs?
Sure. I think they were there.
Oh, they're already there? Okay.
Well, they were there.
Oh, yeah. I see this one. This is yours, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, Sunny actually. Does Sunny open this, or is it Sunny assigned to Sunny?
Yeah, I got a comment from Sunny and I fixed it today.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay. All right. That's that one.
Yeah. Hello, Sunny.
Hello.
And then since you're here, what about the secure Linux? What is the status of that one?
Well, that's almost done. I just need to flip the feature gates.
Okay.
I think.
Basically, you need a PR for that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, can you can you submit a placeholder PR for the blog?
Sure. I will.
Yeah. Deadline is let's see, 8th.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Yes. They have been poking us.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Hey, no problem. Thank you. And yeah, so this one basically we're just waiting for CSI spec PR, the release to be cut. So James has some comments. So I submitted another PR to address his comments. He already reviewed it and he's fine with that. Yeah, I really want to pin Sad on that one. Yeah. And also Ronald has been working on implementation. So he has a PR that added the manifests, the CRDs. So I'll be reviewing that. So that's this one. And I have submitted a placeholder PR for the blog. This one, prevent unauthorized volume mode conversion. This is a already done code complete, E2 test added. Just need the docs, so blog basically. So pinned Ronak to submit a placeholder blog for this. And no expense secret. I think the E2 test, that issue is still there. I know Luis is still looking into it. I also pinned Humble for the placeholder PR for the blog. He said he will submit it, so hopefully he will do that before the deadline. And yeah, that's why we're not targeting. So there's okay. What about this one? Rewrite once pod.
So I think all the code is done and the feature gate has already been flipped.
Oh, that's all merged? The code?
Yeah,
okay.
It's all merged. I pinged Chris for the blog post.
Okay, great. Okay, so it looks like we're good there. This one, I'm not sure about this. Yang, do you know? It's the PV last phase transition time.
I don't know.
Oh, I remember I pinned him. See, he said he's a little behind. He's not sure if he can get the code in. I remember he said that, right?
Yeah.
2 days ago. So he said, since the code is not even there, so he's not going to work on blog for that. Okay, I think that's this one, so may not make it. Did we miss anything? Well, everything's here.
Yes, there was the default storage class thing. I guess that's not being promoted, right? It was beta last release.
Yes, this
yeah.
needs
Okay.
to stay beta for another
Okay.
release.
Yeah, we did find a bug in that because it wasn't handling the beta annotation. I think someone did create a fix for it, so I think we're good there.
Okay.
I don't have a PR yet, but we are doing it today. For the recovery stuff, the API change that we're making into PVC APIs.
Oh, okay.
It's not ready for review yet, but I don't know if we have time, but we'll see.
But this one, do we also need to get that in before the? Yeah, we need that before the merge deadline, right? Because that's like a API change, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, right? So yeah, I'll try to get it in today.
Is that? Oh, is the okay? Wednesday, I thought that we were talking about the blog date. Let's see, is that code freeze as well? Code freeze March 14th.
One day before then, Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah, this is the code freeze date is March 14th. You know, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, so you have another week for this, for the code freeze deadline. Okay. Are there anything else that we're tracking here? Okay. So I think last time, okay, so I added this one last time. So for this, so we talked about how to address CVEs. So in KK, they do have the small regular monthly patch release. And if there's some CVEs, they have this fixed lead, who will be coordinating and deciding whether they need to release earlier outside of the normal release cadence. So one thing that I'm not sure is, so they talk about, this is like they have to do this communication in some private channel. So Michelle Yang, I know you guys are in some security mailing list. Do you guys get those emails early?
No.
Okay, so this is probably
we're not part of a mailing list.
Okay, so that's probably like a special one. So probably, yeah, maybe
we only get pinged if they think there's like an issue in some SIG storage component.
Okay.
But like we're not part of some regular security mailing list.
Okay. Yeah, they seems to make this one only for those people who are like working on the release itself, or like very small number of people. Okay.
So I was also talking with Ben Elder on this offline.
Yeah.
Like I think all of this process is done for the first class of CVEs. Like there's a CVE in the project itself.
Okay.
When I was talking to Ben, I think he was saying, or at least he was telling me, that it doesn't look like there's a regular process to like update all the dependencies and do dependency scans on CVEs.
They don't have that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. They only like if there's a Golang CVE and it's impacting, it's actually impacting like some binaries, then they will include it. But I think I didn't get the sense that they actually they run any
regular scans,
scanning tools or anything like that.
Okay. So then basically they probably, their security team probably just knows when CV shows up, right? They just like a regular, it's not really necessarily, but how do they even know that when the CV shows up, right? How do they get notified if they don't scan things?
Like, I think the main thing is that they are concerned about is mostly Golang vulnerabilities, because I don't think they really monitor, say, like base image vulnerabilities, which is where a lot of the CVE scanning things do. And so whenever, I guess, somebody is monitoring Golang vulnerabilities, or maybe the Golang project, specifically reaches out to Kubernetes if there's like some vulnerability that they think Kubernetes should get. But yeah. But I think I don't see like, but I think it's still also, sort of a case by case basis. I don't see, I don't see Kubernetes just periodically updating all of the Go dependencies and things like that.
Okay. So if that's the case, then we don't need to change anything we're doing based on the.
Yeah, I mean, so I was talking to Ben, but this is all very unofficial, right? But
Yeah.
his opinion was basically like, releasing these container images is best effort. And so if, I don't know if we can really offer like, any guarantees to the community for these community images. And really with all the like supply chain concerns, like everyone should not be actually using community images. They should be having their own.
Really, but for the sidecars, I thought normally at least we will be using the community when we don't build ourselves. Other folks doing differently? Are you guys doing differently?
We build it ourselves because we have a policy. We have a policy that any container image that we give to customers needs to be built on our own, authorized hardware and machines.
I see.
And so, community images, you have no idea how it was built.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
Is that what you OpenShift? Do you also build your own? You don't use community images at all?
Yes, we built our own. For the same reasons. Like we know the sources. We know that it didn't pull anything from the internet during the build and so on.
Yeah, in fact, we have a issue where like projects that are not vending dependencies, like vSphere CSI driver or some other, we have to make patches to those sources to vendor it, and then we build it.
Oh, I remember you had some issue.
Yeah. We had I had added the whole vendor directory to the AWS driver for that reason, and then I think recently they removed it. And so yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I remember you mentioned something. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we need to look into this.
Yeah. I mean, you can also add now AWS drivers have the same problem too. Because they removed the vendor directory.
Oh, they removed it?
Yeah. Like I had added it in and then they removed it because they're like,
because
this is like old
it was like
stuff.
at one point, right? I thought we saw that that's the way to go, right? Remember in the past, there's always you have vendor, and then at one point thought we were told to remove it at one point, saying that's better. But now, I see what you're saying. It's actually you got this it's not stable, right? Don't know what you're pulling in. That's true. Okay. All right. All right.
But yeah,
So
so I think in summary, basically, my conversation with Ben, who is not representing, you know, like the
the release
Kubernetes
team, right?
project, but like his opinion was that like community images are best effort. So
I
if,
see what you said.
you know, someone wants to submit a PR to you know, update the dependencies to
Mhm.
fix their scanners, then that's fine. But we don't need to go out of our way to actively scan and update stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, but we should release the sidecars at some point.
Yes. If someone,
So-
you know, makes a change to patch it, then we should make some effort to release a version for them.
So do we have a policy for that? Or it's ad hoc?
We don't.
Our policy is currently as needed.
Okay, works for me.
Yeah. I could also just, check with some release team because I know they do a lot of things like they build this build of materials, things like that, right? So just, I was just wondering if they do anything extra, but if not, that's fine. I was initially thinking, do we need to every time we release, when we cut the release, do we need to actually scan the images? I think that might be still good. What do you guys think? You think we just don't do this at all? Then we release this thing, someone submit a PR, we need to update it again. What about just like when we release something, we do a scan?
Do we have any image that's based on something that could have CVEs? I think all the sidecars are distroless.
Yeah, but I just do see those like I keep getting those. I just keep getting those, right? So we do sometimes getting the people submit PRs, right, in our repos to update those.
Yeah, but
Like
we added the
I think Andy added the Trivy scanner in liveness probe and maybe node driver registrar. I feel
And
like
snapshot.
I have seen like PRs blocked because that's
Yeah.
picking up.
Yeah, I do see that on the for the snapshot. Actually, the problem is that for that one is even some very low ones, low CVs, it also block it. So
yeah. So I think like I mean I wouldn't be opposed to running a security scanner, but also I don't know. I guess we should. I mean, I think we should just treat it as best effort. Like we will update them if possible during our normal release cadence, but I guess we don't need to like go out of our way to like do releases every time something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was just I was thinking, you know, even like this Andy thing is good, but it's also sometimes, you know, just blocking for very small things.
And actually specifically for that, I noticed I think GitHub has some new beta feature to run a CVE scanner. And maybe we should look at using that because I think that one does not block PRs. I think that one just like periodically scans and then I don't know, somehow it alerts somehow. I'm not sure how.
I think I look at that because that's enabled on one of my other projects, but it's not detecting as many things as the Trivy scan somehow. But I do see the, you know, the one that Andy has. It's just too restrictive. Definitely, yeah. I'm fine for, you know, disabling that. Maybe just to like scan it when we cut a release, right? Or yeah, that's the thing we could do.
Yeah, I think also theoretically, because we also have Dependabot running.
Yeah.
Theoretically, we should not be really getting CVE pop-ups.
Right. Yeah. So if we actually
it's just automatically updating stuff.
Yeah, is that enabled on every sidecar repo? Maybe not, right? Maybe not on every. I think it's definitely on external provisioner, but I don't know if it's for every repo. But I think, yeah, with that, definitely it's going to, you know, help a lot. Okay, so it's best effort. Okay, conclusion is best effort. Okay, so you don't even want to make people run that before every release? Okay, make it back.
I guess that's the question. Like, should we look at switching to this new GitHub feature?
We could, but I think I have that on my other project. I just don't see that is catching that as much as Trivy.
Well,
That's
I
why.
guess the other thing is, it's unclear how much of what Trivy is catching is actually a problem.
Right,
Or
but
is
it
it like a
basically
false
just catch
positive?
it basically just catch everything, right? So if you're not sure, it catches everything. If there is a CVE, it doesn't matter whether it really has an impact on you or not. So yeah, it covers, it should not miss things. I mean, at least I have seen, seems to be pretty thorough. The GitHub one, maybe we could try that. I mean, from what I've seen in the past, does not seem to be capturing that much, but we can definitely try. Maybe that will be improving as well. It's not sure for CVE. Let's see. I'll just say conclusion, best effort for CV update.
Yeah.
And releasing sidecars. Okay, and then you said enable the GitHub CV detection. We could, I mean, it doesn't hurt at least, right? So it's going to show something, but definitely doesn't hurt. We could do that. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Well, let me see. Let me just double check and see if there's anything else we didn't get to last time. Okay. Yeah. So I think then that's it for today then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.